Breaking just moments ago, we have some brand new numbers on inflation, and CNN chief business correspondent Christine Romans is here to help us make sense of them. What's in here?
Look, you guys, inflation is still running hot. This is the fastest consumer inflation, the fastest rate of price increases we've seen for just about everything since February 1982. The headline number for you, 7.5%. That is the inflation rate year over year. When you look at the month, 0.6%. That means how much prices rose from December to January. That is faster than many economists had expected. We had thought that these numbers were starting to, month over month, moderate. Not the case last month. And here's why. Food, electricity, shelter. You saw a lot of things that were a lot more expensive in January than they were a year ago. Among them, gas up 40% year over year. You saw some moderation on that month to month, but I don't expect that to continue. Used car prices up more than 40% year over year. I mean, think of that. If you're trying to buy a used car today compared with last year, that is a huge change. Food at home, 7.4%. Meat up 13.6%. And I've been looking into the electricity and the shelter part of these numbers, also running hot. Incredibly important because you can't switch your menu to fix those things, right? You can't switch your heat source necessarily. So that, or your power source necessarily. So those are kind of big problems for American families, especially low-income American families. So a new 40-year high on this inflation rate. A lot of folks will be saying, what is the administration doing about it? The job of fighting inflation is the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve will likely start raising interest rates. This adds more kind of conversation or more evidence to this big debate happening. How quickly will the Fed start raising interest rates and when? Ironically, the solution to fast inflation is raising interest rates for American consumers, which raises their borrowing costs. So the solution to this is something that Americans will feel in their pocketbook as well.
Yeah, and for people on a limited income, it means the thermostat is going to go down, right? Or it's going to go up in the summer, and they're going to go without some food. That's a very real possibility, Christine. Thank you so much for taking us through that.